You have the antidote, but you still don't know to whom you should administer it. The next step will be the most uncertain so far. It will also be the most critical. The price of failure will be measured in innocent blood.
You look tired.
I'm all right, sir.
We've asked a great deal of you on this assignment. Under normal circumstances, we'd have a team of agents collaborating on a situation like this.
Well, I wanted a challenge.
You've certainly got the right attitude. Gentlemen, what have you learned?
The antidote sample is viable.
Excellent. Is there enough for our purposes?
I should think so. Of course, it depends on how many people have been infected.
We need that list of names, and we need it before Harm sets another example.
Where's the Baroness now?
She and the Baron are on holiday at their chateau in the German Alps.
Then that's where I'm going.
Need I remind you that Harm's next victim will detonate less than 20 hours from now? That's assuming they don't retaliate for Agent Archer blowing up their space station.
Relax, Smithy. It'll take them that long to figure out what happened. I wrecked their communications, remember? Besides, a meteor shower blew up that station, not me.
Regardless, this hardly seems the time for wild goose chases.
Well, what do you recommend? Look, I know the Baroness is behind this mess, and I know she keeps that list of names close to her. She's not doing this just for the money. She wants to blow these people to bits. She wants revenge.
That's an amusing theory, but you'll excuse me if I'm not entirely convinced.
I don't care if you're convinced. I just want to know if you have a better idea.
Not at the moment.
Then let me do this. If you come up with something better, you can call me back. I won't argue.
That seems unlikely.
All I care about is getting that list of names before more innocent people die. I don't want to sit around here waiting for some blinding flash of insight, only to discover I was right all along and lives were lost because I didn't follow my instincts.
If you receive a signal from us, I expect you to drop everything and get in touch immediately. Am I understood?
You can count on it.
I hope you have a plan.
Sure I do. I'm going to get inside that chateau, find the list, and get out.
I see. And how exactly do you intend to do that?
I'll improvise.
Brilliant. Why didn't I think of that?
What about the fellow that's been keeping an eye on the Baroness for us?
He's just a spy. Some poor chap willing to risk his neck for a pittance and a bit of adventure.
Perfect. Have him meet me at my hotel when I arrive.
Are we really going to go through with this?
Yes, we are.
God save us all.
Since snowmobiles are a common method of transportation at this time of year in the Alps, we figured you might as well use this opportunity to practice with one. Excellent.
I'm bored out of my skull. It's so boring. I never have any fun.
If your theories are correct, the Baroness will lead you right to the list of Harm's intended victims. You must retrieve that list and put an end to Harm before more innocent people die. Time is short, Archer. You must succeed.
What can you tell me?
Every afternoon she has lunch at a different cafe, then spends an hour or two window shopping. Afterwards she rides the gondola back up the mountain.
Does she come alone or with an escort?
There are always plenty of dangerous-looking men with her.
What do you know about the chateau?
Only that you have to ride the gondola to get there. I've heard that there's a middle landing and you have to take another gondola up to the chateau itself.
Perfect. I have a mission for you, but I should warn you that it could be dangerous.
I'm not afraid.
Good. Sneak aboard the gondola and ride it up to the middle landing. Scout around and find out what you can. I'll meet up with you in 2 hours.
How will you find me?
Leave a sign. Marks in the snow should suffice.
Where are you going now?
I want to do some window shopping.
Hello, Baroness Duma.
Any sign of trouble?
Well, McCoy got into a snowball fight with some kids and somebody hit him in the face. He got a bloody nose.
What's your name?
Hans Kirchner, at your service.
You're fired.
Huh? Why?
Because if I were to shoot you, it would cause a scene. You take over here. If anybody slips by you, I swear to God, I'll have you frappéed. I'd sooner swallow a kitten than spend money here.
Yeah, what was that?
Well, isn't that provincial?
Hello, hello. How are you?
Wonderful, thank you. And yourself?
Never better.
That's good to hear.
How do you like this weather?
Lovely, don't you think?
I hear there may be a storm tonight.
Disappointing, but not a surprise.
Certainly not at this time of year.
Well, good day.
Good day to you too. You're late.
Sorry, I was shopping for my son and I lost track of time. It's his birthday next Sunday. By the way, we're having a party on Sunday afternoon. If you and Hilde are free, why don't you bring Johann over? We'll have plenty of schnitzel and birthday cake.
Sure, sounds like fun.
Are you going on up to the chateau, Baroness Duma?
Of course I am. You simpering oaf! Did you think I was planning to sit around and play pinochle with you idiots?
What did you find out?
The main gondola dock is heavily guarded. It would be suicide to go that way.
I'll have to risk it. There's no other choice.
Ah, but there is. A few miles from here there's an old service gondola. They use it for supplies, mostly.
Brilliant. I guess I'm in for a bit of a hike.
Well, I noticed there's a guard post out past the frozen lake. There's a snowmobile sitting outside.
You've done well. What's your name?
Tom, what's wrong?
Nothing. Just reminds me of an old friend. Thank you, Tom.
Good luck.
So I hear Johnny Rommel's coming in tonight. Really? I thought he was too good for us grunts. Travis tell you about that mess in Greece? The hostage thing? Yeah, sounded ugly. Yeah, well now Johnny's saying it wasn't his fault. It was the Greeks. The Greeks? That's crazy. It was a dumb plan to begin with. Not according to Johnny. He says the plan was flawless. He says everything would have gone off without a hitch if it wasn't for the Greeks screwing up. I've worked with a Greek before. He doesn't screw up. I know. So does everybody else. Not only that, Travis showed me a telegram he got from Johnny 2 days before the thing went down. It outlined the whole plan. Really? Yeah, and let me tell you, it was a bad, bad plan. How bad is bad? Well, obviously the situation was about as bad as it gets. You got that right. The only reason it was even that good is because the Greek wasn't following orders. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been alive long enough to mess up that bad. And he's got the nerve to blame the Greek. You don't understand. Johnny thinks he's this great mastermind. If something goes wrong, he blames somebody else. If something goes right, even if he had nothing to do with it, he takes all the credit. Wait till the Greek finds out what he's been saying. I just hope I'm around to see it. You know the worst part? It took him 4 years to cook up that plan. Are you serious? That's pathetic.
Yeah, don't think I don't know.
Hey, Phil,
Yes?
you bought that Bentley yet?
I'm not sure if I want it.
But you were really excited about it last time I talked to you.
Well, now I'm thinking about a Jaguar.
I thought you hated Jaguars.
I never said that.
Yes, you did. You said you'd rather stick a knife in your eye than buy a Jag.
You're confused.
I think you're just a fickle bastard.
Sod off, I'm not fickle.
Sure you are. Remember how smitten you were with that bird, Tracy?
Tracy? She's disgusting.
You see? You thought she was some kind of a fairy princess.
Liar!
And remember when you said you wouldn't use an automatic pistol because you said they were unreliable?
I've always used automatics. Revolvers are for half-wits and old ladies.
You know what makes it even worse? Not only are you a whimsical bloody bastard, you're also a belligerent ass.
Shut up if you don't want me to clobber you.
Wait a second, tough guy. We both know I could reach down your throat and rip out that flimsy spine of yours, so don't go shooting off your mouth at me.
I'm not fickle.
Fox Hunt calling Foxhound, over.
Go ahead, Fox Hunt.
Approaching target. Outlook good, over.
Excellent news. Proceed as planned. Support standing by. We'll await your signal. Over.
Understood. Over and out.
for about a year.
Did you hear they folded?
Yeah.
Too bad. They pulled off some good capers.
If you say so.
You disagree?
They were a bunch of idiots. I'll let you in on a little secret. I killed that organization.
What are you talking about?
Seriously, I was the only thing holding them together. When I left, they fell apart.
That's not what I heard.
What did you hear?
Well, let's just say my sources didn't think too highly of you.
Oh, really?
They said you were kind of lazy and belligerent the whole time you were there.
Who are you gonna trust? I'm telling you, they were morons.
I'm sure they were.
I hope they all rot.
Any word from base 2? Well, keep trying.
No, sir. Yes, sir.